Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cone Dodger. Welcome back to the Dirt Rally finale, and this is for sure the finale. This will likely be the last time I record a video in Dirt Rally specifically. I do plan to do a video wrapping up the end of our series here. This will be the fun finale in Monaco, in what is still my favorite class of car. Maybe tied with the kit cars. I'm a little disappointed in myself for not putting the kit cars in any of these finale events. But this one right here is pretty good itself. The Renault Alpine or Willys Interlagos, depending who you are. This car is just definitely one of these sweethearts of the game. It's very enjoyable to drive. We're going to do some mild setup changes here, mostly to get the brake bias further back and a little bit more grip in the front. For some reason, this setup has zero camber in the front of it. This car does by nature being rear-engined, not even mid-engined, it is rear-engined. It has a pretty significant oversteer on lift-off oversteer. However, under front-end load, A, the force feedback is super light, and B, it's just a little bit more understeery under power conditions than I would like it to be. So a little bit of correction there. All right. We definitely already saw what happened in the Masters Monaco. Still riding in 5th place, I believe, there. It looks like we're still waiting for quite a few of the Masters to complete their runs. But quite a few of the fun competitors have already gone, so we should have a pretty good understanding of our placement here. And before I forget, our total for Child's Play charity raised so far, that was one of the main ideas of the league here, is $845. That is, if you do the math, above $750, meaning myself and Dux will be doing the video where Dux will be driving, and I will be his co-driver, reading calls that I make on my own, the same way that a traditional rally driver would gain their notes. Should be pretty interesting. It could be a total disaster. I don't know, but it should be pretty interesting. And thank you so much to everybody who's donated Child's Play. Very, very incredible number that we hit. I mean, 845. Could go even higher than that, but thank you everybody who has taken part and helped out the kids. Now let's go ahead and start our stage. Now, it was the case in the Group B cars that these uphill stages I did not enjoy too terribly much. I just did a little warm-up in this car, and it seems to be much better. Much, much better. So let's try to make something of that much, much better condition.
1, go. Into right 5, don't cut.
Off we go.
Left 5, into right 4.
I will be doing my normal commentary here, which is hit or miss. Sometimes there's a lot, sometimes there's not very much. I find usually it's the case that the better I'm doing, the more I'm talking, than it is the fact that when I'm doing poorly, it's because I'm talking too much. I really didn't gather any great info on if it was better for me to record without doing commentary or not. I have to imagine it is, but I'm still not great, which is, I mean, it's unfortunate. I would like to say that I've gotten much better at Dirt Rally in the time that we've been playing it here, but I think I reached a point where I kind of just plateaued, and it became a matter of I simply do not do enough of it to increase my skill level past that certain point. I feel very similarly about my iRacing. It's not as though I don't feel I have the potential to get any better at it. I'm just not willing or able to make the investment to put in the more time to get better. But I still enjoy both games in the way that I can. Alright. This car
Into
definitely
left 5 half long, don't cut.
much
And
more
right
fun to
4
drive
long. Into caution,
here than
left
it
6,
was
don't
in the
cut,
Audi.
crest. Into right 3 times 2.
A little bit of a weird.
Left 4 long,
That's one of the
don't
things
cut.
that is a bit of a struggle with this car. It has so little power down
Right
low
3 times 2, 80 over
that
crest.
sometimes you're really trapped in the gears.
Left 6,
You're either at the red line or
80.
way down in the power band.
Caution, left 4 long into hairpin right.
It is getting icy up here, so gotta be careful.
Left 6. And right 4
It's
long.
amazing around the hairpins, like way better.
And right
Of
5.
course, we're going
Left 6.
much
Into
much
right 6,
slower.
half long over crest 80. Crest left 1.
All right, now we're on the
half
snow.
long, 100. Full ice from here.
Full ice. How will it
Left 6
handle
over crest 60.
the ice and snow?
Hair right 5 times to 4, don't cut. Left
far
6,
pretty well.
Into right 6.
I mean, it's got all the
Into
weight in the
left
world
5,
over the rear
60.
tires, so
Left 4 long over crest. Continue
acceleration
80,
grip,
hairpin
not
left.
really a concern. The concern will be braking grip
60.
and
Right 5 long tightens over crest and
front end
continues
turning grip, but so far,
into
been pretty
left
great.
5 130.
I'm sure I've driven this car. I think we've at least done it in Sweden,
Caution hairpin right.
but maybe not Monaco.
100.
But as of now,
Keep mid over
nothing but
crest.
nice
Left
things
6,
to
60.
say about it.
Left 4 long. Right 5 keep
One
in.
Powers
Left 6
2,440
half long, keep in 100.
will be very pleased to hear me say that. Like even there, I was able to
Caution right 6
really
long through dip. Brake
transfer the
hairpin
car
left.
one way to another pretty aggressively.
100 up.
Maybe getting a
6 half long.
dab or
crest.
two of handbrake here and there.
Caution left 6. Right 5 tight into hairpin right.
Where's this? There it is. Hairpin hide in the snow. Oh no.
Left 6.
A little bobble.
Right 6 long into left 6.
A little too aggressive with the hairpin or with the handbrake there. No biggie.
Right 6
think
80.
Very much time lost. Maybe a
Left
second.
5 long keep in. And right 4 long 80 over crest.
I do feel at risk
Left 4
of
long crest.
DNFs because I.
Into right 4 tights to 3.
Oh no 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 no. Because of that kind of stuff. I am quite
Into
comfortable in
left
the
4 long,
car,
keep in.
so I'm pushing it a little harder than I think I'm used to driving
Right
here.
5 long. Left 5 half long crest. Right 6 long.
But it's
Left 5
it's
half
so
long,
much fun
60.
to get it sideways in the
Turn
snow
right
here.
one to finish.
I just want to. Screw your sign. Screw your sign again. Hopefully they didn't damage the car too much, because we do have to use this car for the next stage. Oh my god. That is something I've never seen before. We're in first place. Of like, not just me that's gone so far. I don't know what's... We're ahead of the mighty Noob, who debatably could be in the Masters, certainly. Even Zerion, someone very easily could be in Masters. Jomp's fighting the good fight. He says the Mini can do it, and he's gonna do it in the Mini. Sitting there in 6th place. That's actually pretty damn impressive. Jomp's another one that could probably be in Masters. But, I don't know. It was not set up in a way of like, no, you need to be in Masters if you're good. It was just it's a different mindset. I regret calling this one the Fun series because, like, one Kurt J. Mac may have been slightly deceived into thinking it would be very easy combinations or just very easy stuff, and it's not necessarily been that. It's just a little bit more relaxed. Easier weather conditions, slower cars, stuff that maybe I consider fun, but maybe not everybody. I am a demented person. I find weird things fun.
2, 1, go. Ice from here. Left 2.
I see the
and
ice from
right
here,
4
sir.
long. And left 5 continues for 80 over crest.
Alright, now we're going down the hill.
Right 3 half.
Watch the
narrow.
braking points for
Left
sure.
5, into right
Super
3
easy to
tights
get carried
2,
away
60.
and slide off something big.
Left 2 long, open 60. right
Still
2
overall
long.
though, if I don't
80 over
overrate
crest.
the car, this is a lot of fun in the snow.
Left 3.
I feel like it's kind of a shame now that most of our stages here
Left 6 over crest.
are
60.
on just regular asphalt.
Left 2. Right 6. Left 5, 60.
It's usually when I'm making
Right
those
5
kind of
into
statements
acute
that
left.
something terrible happens. I really like that these are,
Left 6 long.
oh yeah, acute on the way down,
Right 5, don't cut. Keep
but
right
only
over
hairpins
crest.
on the way up.
Caution braking at 80 down. Acute
Maybe it's
right.
trying to make you note how much harder it is to get slowed down.
And left 6
Okay,
long.
yeah, definitely a little less handbrake on the way down here. At least in the snowy bits.
Left 4 past lay-by. Right 3 opens at 80. Caution, keep right.
Oh man, that was
braking
fun.
down, acute
That was
left.
good.
60.
Starting to see some asphalt.
Left 6 long. Right 3. Into left 4 over crest.
Very long time to shift in this car is something that
Caution, acute right.
makes you question your decisions on occasion. Alright, brakes. You've been getting very used. You don't need to be squeaky anymore.
And right 5.
Does this thing even have discs? I don't know.
Left 4 tight.
Might be at least
Right
two-wheel
6,
drum.
Into
Not
left
sure.
5 long, 60.
I know very
Right
little
over
about it.
crest.
This car I did
Right
not know
6,
existed before
80.
this game. Or maybe I knew it
Right
existed,
1
but just
long, 100.
hadn't paid it much attention. But now I find them pretty
Crest,
freaking
left
cool.
4. Right 6.
They're apparently making some kind of
And left 4.
homage,
Left 3 long.
retro,
Caution 60
modern
left.
version of this, which is rather neat.
Right 5 times 4 long.
Hey Nissan, you should do that with the 240SX. Just saying.
Right 6
just
long
saying.
over crest and tightens 5 and continues into care left 1 long.
I mean, eventually I'm going to have to buy another car,
Into
and as of
right
right
3
now,
long,
there's nothing
into left 1 crest,
nothing
right
beyond
passenger here,
the car I bought that really catches my eye, so
right 3
someone's
don't
got to make
cut,
something here.
Left 4 times to 3. Right 3 don't cut. And left 3 into right 6 over 100 don't cut.
See, that section is a real bear in the fast
Into
cars, but in
right
this,
60.
nothing but fun.
Left 5 over 120.
Not quite as pretty of a hairpin there.
Left 3 over crest. Into right 2 long into crest. Left 6.
I was really impressed on the positive response of the commentary list video. I was hoping it wasn't too,
Left 3 half long.
I don't know, just
And right 3 half
cheesy,
long.
different,
Left 3,
boring,
60.
all of these
Caution,
words.
hairpin left.
I think other people were, you guys that are watching, were curious
Into left
on
6,
what it would be like.
Right 5 over crest times to 3, 120 down. Caution left 3 long, 60.
I may never have gotten proud of the driving that I'm able to do in Dirt Rally,
Right 3
but
over
I still
crest,
am pretty
100.
proud of my ability to commentate it.
Left 5 over 100 crest, 120. Caution line over crest bump into right
Real
1.
fast there.
And left 1. Left
These
2,
brakes are so
60.
squeaky and the car is so quiet. You really get a
Right 3 long into left
good
4,
representation of when I'm braking or not.
into right 5 and left 5 half long 60. Caution right 4 times
Definitely,
to 1.
if there was one thing that could
Left 2
make
long,
this car even better, it would be
left 5 100
in the gearing.
right 1
But I don't know exactly which way to change it
to
to
left 3
improve it for this rally.
to right 4 left 5 into keep right over crest to finish.
Ooh, easy, easy, easy. Oof. That was the only scary moment of that whole stage. We had the one hairpin where we stopped a little bit, but oh wow, 5 seconds up. Looking good. Man, if I can manage to not throw this away, I would be a seriously happy cone. I've been on a struggle bus here lately of everything I'm doing. It just seems like no matter how positive I go into it, I end up coming out of it like, ugh, that didn't go very well. So it would be nice to complete this Dirt Rally finale on a very high note. I guess it's up to me though, isn't it? I'm the only contributing factor in that. Monte Carlo, Monaco, Gordelon, Cortemonte. Did we hit anything? Apparently so. Or apparently I was hard on the gearbox. Huh. What do I want? This. No. What do I want? That. Alright, well, things have just gotten interesting on me here. Right when I clicked to begin the next stage, I got a black screen on my monitor, and that was it! So I just ended the task and came back in here, hoping that it saved our progress. We should have been at a checkpoint. Yeah, that looks like the case. So we'll pick up here in Gordelon. I'll have to see that the changes to the setup saved. Because... oh, and the repairs to the car. We didn't do any changes to the setup. I wanted to do changes to the setup, but I didn't. Okay, no, that did not save. So we'll do that. But... no, that looks right. That looks like everything we had before. Okay, no drama. Whew, that was scary. It's like, no, you're not going to take this from me, Dirt Rally. This is not... I'm taking the final stand here. Oh, man. Oh. That is one of the biggest difficulties of my Dirt Rally experience has been recording and streaming it. So many problems over the years here of lost recordings or random frame hangups. I still have to reinstall my USB drivers every time I play the game or it hangs up. Really hope that stuff is fixed for Dirt 4, or I'm gonna be a sad cone. But let us start the third stage. A lot of pressure here. Let's just keep calm, cool, and collected.
2, 1, go. 150.
Alright, now this is the stage I think I did enjoy in Group B. Should be a treat in this thing. Oh, I love the slides around the turns. I love the steering, I love the light steering.
Into left 2 half long. And left 5 long.
It's just so great. I want to drive this car and nothing but this car.
Into open hairpin right.
And luckily it will be in Dirt 4, so we possibly can. Hopefully they didn't change a thing about it.
Into right 660.
Ooh, easy now, a little close to the wall there.
Left 6. Into right 3 long crest. Hairpin left.
I'm sure most of it is just the fact that its speed matches my skill level well, which is, you know, not very good.
Into left 1 long tightens.
But even compared to the other slower cars, it's just really good.
To left 3 long 100. Hairpin right.
I think, if I remember correctly, the kit cars made it into Dirt 4 as well, so that's good. 'Cause I enjoy those cars.
Into right 4 long.
We know there'll be something there we enjoy.
Into right 2 long.
Unfortunately, it sounds like there will be no leagues or anything like that, at least at the initial rollout. They're going to be solely Codemasters run leagues. Something to do with the way the stage generation works, but from what I picked up, it does sound like that's something that they will be working on for future updates. And certainly, they did pretty good for the updates on this game. There's a lot of stuff that I wish they had touched on, but never did. Wasted shift. We had a bit of a discussion in the iRacing Stream League tonight about Codemasters in general, and there's certainly I'd say a pretty substantial subset of people who dislike Codemasters immensely, and I would say I was part of that group for some time, but they've really turned around the way they at least present their company in the past few years. They've made some great advancements, obviously in the Dirt series, just the way they connect with the audience, they take suggestions, They've really turned around the Formula One series, I hear. Supposedly, I will be getting a chance to experience the newer F1 games here
Right 6 over crest.
soon, TM.
Left 5 long. And right 6 long.
Oh, that seems like a trolley turn.
Hairpin right. And ice patches from here.
Yeah, you're an ice patch.
Left 5 continues for 100. Into right 5. Into left 6.
Alright, that was
Right 4 long.
that was a little ballsier than needed.
Left 1 long, narrow on exit.
Can confirm.
Into right 6 half long, 150 through dip.
Well, a little bobble there, but I liked this car in Group B, or I liked the stage in Group B. Really liked it in this car. Just one little brush of the wall that I'm sure did 60% damage to something. Only a second ahead this time, but we're staying ahead. And I'm just assuming that's off of the Mighty Noob. There might be somebody else that claimed that stage. And if you do go to colanders.com, you can see the breakdown of stage times and things like that. There's a lot more detail there. So we have an 8.2 second lead going into the last stage that I did not like. Powers hanging there in 6th place. He is the spokesperson of the Renault Alpine, or Willys Interlagos. And Jop, the spokesperson for the Mini, holding on in 9th. Okay, are we ready? I have a little bit of the shakes here, as this is, so far, the best rally I've done in a long time. Let's get a nice sip of Pepsi Cola here for the beginning of the stage. Alright, this was a tough one, so hopefully it's okay.
4,
We will see.
3, 2, 1, go. Left 5
Good start.
3 past junction. Bump
Well
keep in.
timed.
Right 1 long opens 100 over crest.
Alright.
Left 5 long tightens to 460. Right 4 long 130 over crest.
Yeah, these are very trolly turns through here.
Right 5
We're waiting to
long,
catch you
130
off guard.
over crest.
So I'm
Left
going a
3
little bit
into
easy, but
left 2 long.
I'll be kicking myself if I overdo it on the easiness.
Left 4. Into right 4 long tightens 3.
Well, I mean,
Left
honestly,
6,
I'm gonna be
60.
kicking myself for anything that happens if we don't end up winning here.
And left 5 crest 80.
I want to taste that sweet, non-existent champagne.
100 through tunnel. Right 4 tight over
I don't believe I've ever actually tasted champagne.
Into right 6, left 6, right 4 tightens, immediate hairpin left.
Oh, don't you dare clip those people's toes. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Into hairpin right half long.
What a stupid place to stand. For the love of Pete the Walrus, let's hope they
Left
made
60 over crest.
the spectator boxes a little bit more logical on Dirt 4. That's all I'm asking for, a little bit more logic.
Right 5, into caution left 5, right 1 long, don't cut. Into left 3 long, 160.
Camper van. I still question if you would park your car on the edge of a rally stage.
60. Right 4, 60.
I know I wouldn't park my car there.
Left 1 long.
Oh, no. Oh, Volvo almost cost us big time. Curse you, Volvo!
And right 4 long. Into left 6,
Yeah,
60.
I just
Right
do not
6,
like the flow of the stage
left
at
5
all.
long over crest. Into left 6 half long.
I don't
Right
know
1,
why.
60. Right 6, immediate hairpin left. Ice patches from here.
More patches, huh?
Into right 6. Into left 6 half long, keep mid over crest.
Well, I don't think we've done terrible. I don't think we've done, like, lost 8 seconds
Hairpin
bad.
right.
Yet.
100.
Certainly doesn't feel as good as the first 3.
80. Caution right 5 tight to 4. Left 3 tight over bump, don't cut. Finish.
Oh, that is such a tricky little turn there. Yeah, that was not as good. We probably did not take that stage, if I had to guess. No, 3 seconds. Wow, I lost a ton of time. It's not set. Like, somebody could have done like a 230 there and like passed me up, right? No, because the best was a 240. So there's no way anybody could have passed us, right? 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 Yes! Oh, that feels really good. I've never seen my name at the top. With other people on there anyway. Yes! I'm very excited. No, it's not set. Not everybody's gone yet. Let's see, only 15 of like 23 have gone so far. So, we are not victors yet, but beating the mighty noob is a victory in itself, because that is one very, very fine rally driver right there, despite being quote-unquote the mighty noob. I mean, we had the crash of the game in the middle. We almost had a Volvo kill us. What a way to end the Dirt Rally League racing. Well, I'm gonna take a moment here and absolutely, definitely say thank you to everybody who has joined watching the videos. This has been one of the most long-running and successful series I've ever done. I've enjoyed it start to finish. Rally is awesome. I can't wait to try it someday in real life. That will definitely be happening somewhere in the span of my lifetime. Hopefully sooner than later, but gotta work on the finances of such a thing. But I definitely want to do it. Super excited for Dirt 4. Very excited to do the real co-driving with ducks. That's going to be a lot of fun and pretty crazy. Thank you everybody who's donated to Child's Play, not just in the Dirt Rally finale, but even over the whole course of the Colanders League events, donating based on your restarts and things like that. Very, very much so appreciate the generosity there. Helping out Kurt in Farlands or Bust. Farlands or Bust will be coming back soon, and it would mean a lot to me if everybody that's here helped and supported that series just from watching it or donating to that Child's Play charity initiative. And with that, I think we will say goodbye to the Dirt Rally Leagues. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the future with other things.